I heard you guys did your 1,000th. This 1,000? Is that right?
Today came out.
That
This
is
the 1,000th. Yeah, and you were probably...
I feel like, when did you guys start this? I feel like I was one of the first.
You were early for sure.
2018, so we were 2.5 years in.
Yeah, exactly.
Still feels early.
Okay. Oh, not to be exact or anything. Never mind. 262.
Wow, so 700.
Okay, great.
That is amazing.
7:30 ago.
I hope you feel the difference.
I mean, that was at the height of COVID. I was in a lockdown in Canada when I talked to you guys.
November 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
November.
That's right.
Noviembre.
Glad to have you in person.
What part of town do you live in?
Thousand Oaks. My parents still live in Thousand Oaks, and now we live like right. I made my way back.
That's sweet.
We love where we live.
Because it's removed?
It's removed. It's not LA.
Yeah.
The ranch Sandy has?
The ranch is Westlake.
So Bateman grew up hanging out with that guy. Murdoch owned Dole.
Yes.
Dole like
Robert Murdoch.
Bananas?
That's the money guy.
Pineapple, bananas. He bought Lanai. He had originally owned Lanai, the island in Hawaii, because of the banana plantation.
Yeah, you know a little more about him than I do.
So he hung out with this kid, and he built that Sherwood Lake thing community. I think one of his kids drowned in there.
I actually think that is true. Something happened. They have a
and
weird
another kid
story.
died in a Ferrari accident on the 101.
Yes, I'm actually. Has there been a movie? I feel like there should be.
Yeah, that's
something.
wild.
Did you know any of those families?
No. We got this ranch. I think I've probably had it for 7 or 8 years now. So that's a newer space to us.
Okay.
Newer. So we live like 15 minutes from the ranch.
Okay.
Which is amazing.
The ranch is gorgeous. I was watching you do an interview there, and it looked like Santa Ynez Valley.
It's stunning. It's so cool. It's 40 flat acres, which is like very rare. So it's all usable. And like 8,000 animals.
Wow.
8,000?
Not really, but a lot. It's turned into a full rescue farm.
Yeah, you've got I wrote them down. You've got a zonkey.
We have a zonkey.
Tell me about a zonkey. An incredible name for an animal.
You can guess what that is, right?
Yes.
Zonkey and a jockey. So we get a lot of our animals from Amish country, and we end up rescuing a lot of them because, a lot of them are worker animals. It can be a little weird.
Tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we have 2 zonkies from Amish country. They were trying to sell. They try and breed these things. This is not normal.
They obviously mate a donkey and a zebra.
Yeah, it's totally fucked up.
Where does the zebra come from, other than obviously Africa?
I have no idea. I don't even know how they attain these sorts of creatures.
Yeah, there's some
we have started to attain a few. It's a little word of mouth with us. They kind of know that we have the space, and I can't say no to anything. So I've taken so many animals. I mean, we have people that have to live there now and I'll sneak some in sometimes. Like, I'm like, do you think they'll notice if I add this duck? Like, there'll be 5 ducks when there's 6. And everyone's like, wait a minute. Like, I'm not like, no, they were always here.
No, that guy was just hiding.
I have the space now, and that's always been the dream, to have the space.
That's nice. That's a beautiful thing.
Are there any you regret? Like, do you have anything that's raising hell over there? Because zebras are assholes.
No, totally. And this guy, he's not. She's actually very shy, but we've done a really good job of managing. And what's amazing about animals is people get afraid. They come in, they go, they all live together. Like, a lot of the little ones live together. Don't they fight? And they figure it out.
Yeah.
We're getting in their way.
Yeah.
In this day and age, everyone's like, oh, don't let that one play with that.
People do that with kids too.
Yes.
Yeah. They know
let
how to
them decide.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
They know how to get the pecking order going.
They do. And the animals are the same way. And they figure it out. They get in little arguments and things, but they know who's the boss.
Yeah.
They know who not to mess with.
Who is the boss?
You know who the real boss is? The pigs.
Oh, yeah. Pigs are fucking
They're
aggressive.
like walking around. They're like, everyone else kind of like, okay. The goats kind of go, okay, just let them walk by.
Because they're so smart.
And they're huge.
They're huge.
They have huge ones.
They have tusks, virtually. They have huge canines.
They can totally bite. No, it's hilarious, but it's kind of sink or swim. I'm like, if you can't figure it out here, you can't figure it out anywhere.
Do you think you're on a slippery slope to like getting a tiger 100%. Or something?
No,
Like,
the slope at this point is like, I want a giraffe.
Yeah, see, I feel like we're
very
heading.
slippery. I want things we shouldn't have, like a rhino.
Right.
I want things that 100% slippery
spotted
slope.
owl.
Yes, you're not wrong.
Snow leopard.
Yes.
I can tell you the thing that would be great for you to get because, my mom lived in Hood River, Oregon for a while, and we discovered this place. This man had a farm, and he had all these crazy animals. He was a very sweet man, and the girls fell in love with the giraffes, but it was great. He had his favorite thing was these Bactrian camels. And they're
my God.
so beautiful.
Wow.
Like he had this one that was like his girl, and she went everywhere with him, and they're crazy smart.
Yes.
And I was like, of all these things, that is the coolest thing, this Bactrian camel.
Well,
and they
now I
live,
want
I
one
guess,
of
in the
those.
most extreme. They're like in -20 and also 120. Like they can hang anywhere.
Wow. Well, now I want one.
Yeah, if someone's trying to unload a Bactrian camel,
I'll take it.
because the eyes are they're like cartoony. They have eyelashes.
Yes.
She was pretty.
Oh my God. I never
Yeah.
even thought I could have a camel.
Now, back to the zebra.
Yeah, wait. Okay.
I want to not be disparaging to the Amish because I grew up around them
I understand.
in southern Michigan.
Totally.
They're lovely.
Absolutely.
And they're like woodworkers.
Yes,
and
I know. It's amazing.
I admire the close-knit family.
Understood. I totally agree with you.
But I cannot help but call out a little bit of the hypocrisy, which is like, for some reason, God doesn't want them to drive cars.
Yeah.
Right? Which that makes sense.
It does make sense.
I understand the logic of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But why, God, if God wanted a zonkey, he would have made one. Why are you free to cross-pollinate species?
Listen, this is happening all over. People do crazy shit to animals, not just that. Like it is, and it's the stuff we see, because we have like a lot of dwarf ponies. We have mini ponies. A lot of these animals, again, that are overbred in such a terrible way that it's like, that's not supposed to look like that.
Yeah.
And people have them for, they're very performative, like parties and kids. It starts to get, it's all over. It's all over the country. We have a big animal problem, go down that hole. So, but I think when we're getting them from the Amish country, they're worker animals. They exactly like you said, they use horses to get around. There's a lot of animals that are working for them.
Beast of burden.
Yes.
Wow.
So when they kind of finish that job, it's kind of where do they go? And so we've actually been able to take a few and kind of, let them live with us.
I'm really hung up on the zonkey. What does it look like? More like the zebra or more like the donkey?
More like the donkey. Striped legs.
Okay.
I'm going to send you a picture after this. So the striped legs, but then a gray body.
Okay. And
But
the
beautiful.
demeanor of a donkey, I guess?
Yeah, very calm, very sweet. Won't let us. I'm dying to nuzzle her, and she will not quite let that happen yet.
Okay, hard to
I want to get in there. I want to get in there, and I want to kiss it.
Have you been mauled or attacked about any of these? Okay.
God, knock on wood.
It could be its own reality show at that ranch.
Did you watch Chimp Crazy?
No.
It's so good.
I'm
surprised
sorry. I
you
can't
didn't
with the
watch
monkeys. I
it.
can't. I'm really,
Like it makes you sad?
Yeah, I can't watch anything with animals. I'm just really, I can't.
Well, you've seen the cartoon Lion King.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
And my daughter has seen it too.
Okay.
It's one of the least ones we watch, actually. She watches everything, but that's not the one we watched as much. But no, I
She likes
can't.
Succession.
She loves Game of Thrones. She loves Succession.
That's true. She told that story on
did
Kimmel.
say that.
Yeah.
That was actually true. I handed her my iPad and I was watching that, and I wanted to see how long she would last. The hate I got for that.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
How could you? I'm like, calm down.
Big time calm down. Guys, what is...
I watched that with the most amount of tension I've ever watched someone do a talk show appearance. I'm like, I'm quietly applauding it, right? Because it's like the shaming of everyone's parenting is such an epidemic.
I have
and I was
never
like,
seen anything.
oh, this bitch is going hard. She's going to say exactly what's happening and fuck all y'all if you have a problem with that.
I feel bad that they're not doing what I'm doing because it's working out great for me. My kid's amazing. I can we'll watch this, sit down.
Yeah, you can do Sunday TV night.
It's wild. Now that I have my own, I would never tell someone or say, don't do that. I would never.
Other than corporal punishment. If you saw someone getting their ass kicked.
That's different.
Right.
But it's like I could never say like, oh, I don't think you should show her that. Or I don't think you should give that kid that or feed them that. It's like, the fuck am I saying
none of
to you?
anyone's business.
It blows my mind how brave some of these people are.
Audacious.
Yeah.
Isn't it insane?
Yeah, because, you get to define what is important to you as a parent. And then some people then decide that's how every single person should be thinking about it too.
It's wild.
Well, the heat I've gotten for one time we said we don't bathe the kids every night. I'm like, we did when they're babies, but get real. They're not fucking dirty. They're not, that was a whole stink up. Then I said something that I would, when they are 18, I'd offer to pay for them to freeze their eggs. So they never felt the pressure of that. That was some people were mad at. And I'm like, my goodness.
I mean, I guess we should know by now. I've been in this business for so long that nothing phases me anymore.
But I find it's very charming that you don't seem to care.
I really don't.
Great.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I have heard everything about me. I have heard great things. I've heard terrible things. I've been made fun of. I've been loved. I don't. this has been my whole life. So you think I give a shit if someone cares that I handed my 2-year-old an iPad? Don't care.
Good for you.
Don't care.
Was that a late adoption of that
feeling?
disposition, or did you come to it? Did you used to care?
Did I used to care? I think certain things have tweaked me, but over recent years, I do not care anymore.
I guess as a kid, were you someone who like got self-conscious easy?
No.
Or yeah. Good for you.
No, but I also think that was because this wasn't all I did as a kid. I mean, I was a child actor.
You were a ranked tennis player.
Loved tennis. I had sports. I had a million friends. I wasn't all about this. It was a million other things. So, and I've kind of kept that as an adult. So nothing. I kind of was like a little bit of a duck, like kind of just like rolled off, back to the ducks. Look at me. I circled all the way back to the ducks.
That was a good call.
I did. I didn't even mean to. It just naturally happened. I just go to the ducks immediately.
It was elegant.
Yeah.
We call that a ding, ding, ding here.
Yeah. Or duck.
Duck, duck, goose.
Yes, duck, goose.
His favorite game.
Oh,
what was it
game.
when it doesn't work out?
I don't know.
It was a duck, duck, goose is when it is wrong.
When it's not a ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
That's right. So
I've never even heard that.
we made up all
you
the...
made this up.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
I was like, I
because we
didn't hear
said
this.
ding, ding, ding a lot.
Okay.
Well, and then sometimes, if I can be... sometimes Monica would say ding, ding, ding on something that I didn't think really was related, right? So it would be like, she was talking about brushing her teeth, and then later I said, I bought a washcloth, and she'd go ding, ding, ding. And I go,
You can see the connective tissue.
I can see.
And I would go, that's more of a duck, duck, goose. So then duck, duck, goose became,
that's very cute.
if it's not really
it's not
related.
quite a ding, ding, ding.
But it felt like
cute.
it was.
Yeah, I get it.
Over these 1,000 episodes, we got a lot of little
How
things
can you
like
not?
that,
It's
right?
amazing.
I wish we had been keeping a glossary. That would have been helpful.
It's pretty amazing, you guys.
Do you listen to podcasts?
My obsession right now is really dark true crime.
Okay.
Good.
Sword and Scale is my...
Sword and Scale.
Sword and
What's
Scale.
that about?
Tell me.
It is a true crime podcast, but what I love about it is they're all individual. So there's 400 episodes. So these are the episodes they don't show on Dateline. This is the shit where you're like, I don't even know if it's really dark.
It's like hardcore porn.
It's hardcore. It's an addiction.
Yeah.
There's like a kid's story. I can't do that one or anything with animals. But like when I I cut a lot of it out. But that's been my obsession lately. And then I'm also obsessed with, my fiance got me obsessed with near-death experiences. I can't get enough.
My friend Elizabeth is very obsessed with that too. I cannot relate.
Me either. Tell me about what the appeal is.
I find it interesting. The few that I've listened to recently have a lot of similar patterns. So like we're talking people all over the world that are talking about these near-death experiences, and the way that they are seeing angels and demons, and it's all really, it's fascinating to me.
Yeah.
And a lot of their stories, they're not the same, but they have so many similarities.
Yeah.
And I find it unbelievable. I don't know. And then these people that remember every moment, and they talk about the light, and they go in and they're like, oh my God, am I dead? But I'm not. And then they come back and they tell this story. I'm like, I'm just kind of obsessed with it.
Interesting.
It's interesting.
Do you think because you ultimately have a great fear of death, and you want to know that perhaps there's something more? Like, we had this great expert, and I was talking about why we like true crime. Why do we like UFC? Why do we like war documentaries? And it's because we get to model out our fears and hopefully learn, like, for true crime, women are obsessed with, like, what did they miss? What was the thing that should have triggered, this was a dangerous person? Like, you hope to gather defenses against this ever happening to you.
Right.
So in that vein, do you think there's something happening with you wanting to know, or is it just a random curiosity?
I think it's a random curiosity. I think I was also curious because Tom is so obsessed with it that I wanted to understand his obsession.
Yeah.
He's so intrigued by God and all these different things and what happens when you die. And so he has this real love for like learning about that. So I think I wanted to like be able to talk to him about it.
Yeah.
So I started listening to, and I thought, am I going to be into this? And now I am. I just think it's kind of fascinating. But between that, because he won't listen to any of the true crime. That's not his jam.
He does.
Have you ever hit him with Dr. Death? Because I'm not a true crime person, but that one is the greatest.
That one is unbelievable.
That's my favorite, I think, podcast of all time.
Unbelievable. No, I should probably tell him. He would probably like that one.
He'd dig it because that's like a guy's
That's a
narcissism
story.
running wild in the decapitation of a friend on the table.
best.
That's
a great one.
It's
I know.
so scary.
I know.
People are scary. I will take the time to peddle a podcast of mine called Beth's Dead that is out.
Beth's Dead?
Yes, it's 10 episodes and it
You
is
got
true
her
crimey.
peaked.
Yes. It takes a lot of twists and turns.
Wait a minute. I'm listening to that on the way home.
Okay, I think you'll like it.
I love that.
It takes some big twists and turns. And it's a podcast. It's kind of meta because it happened in a podcast.
Oh,
setting.
okay. No, I love that. I mean, that's the age we're in. And I live so far, so I'm always listening to podcasts.
Yeah.
Have you had a near-death experience?
No.
You
Is
haven't?
it weird that I kind of wish I did? I want one.
No, it makes sense.
Because I want to see what these people are. What are they seeing?
Okay,
Yeah,
I've
I'm gonna
not
knock
had.
on wood again, though.
I don't know what
No,
the
I know.
definition is,
Yeah.
but I have had the moment, which is among the most unique feelings I've ever had in my life, where I went, "Oh, I'm about to die." I'm like seconds away from dying. I was in the back seat of a car, like I had folded the seats down in the back of a Ford Probe in like a hatchback, and my friend was driving. We were coming back from Toledo back up to Detroit. It was like late at night, and I had to work super early in the morning. So I go, "Hey, I'm gonna sleep in the back. Are you good to drive?" "Yeah, I'm totally fine." He had the cruise control on 85, and I'm like back there, I'm listening, and the road was really rhythmic. It was like, da-dun, da-dun. And I was like, just at that moment, I was like, "Oh, that rhythm is nice. I'm gonna fall asleep." And then I just heard gravel hitting the side of the car, and I immediately looked up, and he was completely slumped over, and we'd gone off the road, and we're going 85, and the car started to go sideways, and it's it's just pine trees lining that interstate in Michigan. And I started to go over the wheel, and to grab the wheel, and there was a moment where I just knew it was too far gone. Like we had gone completely sideways. I laid back down, and then we just launched in the air, and we started rolling right down the highway. And as this was happening, I'm waiting to just hit a tree. I'm like, we're going to hit a tree, and that's going to be that. And I definitely had this moment where I was like, oh, wow, I'm going to die in a second. And the feeling was shockingly comforting. Like that, I remember. I went from like complete fear, shit, the car's out of control. Oh my God, we're going to roll. Fuck, we're rolling. Oh, right, we're going to roll into a tree. I'm going to die, like all that calculus. And then I just went like, And
Like
I
you
got
had a
very
calm.
calm.
Whoa.
Like whatever thing they give you, the DMT or whatever the weird chemical is, did definitely start getting released, I think, where I was at kind of weirdly at total peace with it. And then we just rolled like 10 times, ended up upside down. We did not hit a tree.
Wow.
The car was flat. We crawled out the windows, the whole
And
9
your
yards.
friend was okay.
He was okay, and I was okay.
That is terrifying. But that's really interesting. I feel a lot of the stories that I hear, people have a sense of calm, even if something bad is happening. Like a lot of them say, these people that came back from having this death experience, that the minute that you think they're in pain or something, that's gone.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them say, I know, like if we watch someone, God forbid, someone dying or an accident or something, that if that experience is about to happen, that not to worry, like that it's gone.
Yeah, somehow the body calculates.
Yes.
We don't need to deal with
We
that.
worry, and we're worried, but they're like, we want you to know, like, we're not
didn't feel
feeling
that.
that. They're not like sitting there half alive, half dead, feeling this pain.
Agony.
Like it's gone. When they come back, they do.
Yeah.
But that moment of the in-between, whatever that means, seems to be, all the stories seem to be the same, where they're not feeling whatever is happening to them. Which I thought was like, because we're all obviously so worried about that person or whatever, but they said that that's not the case.
I'd want to talk to other folks, because the trippiest part for me was post that event for about 3 days, because I already went, oh, I'm dead, and I accepted it. For the next 3 days, I'd just be places and I felt very peculiar, like, am I dead? Like I know I died. Am I dead? Like
God.
that was the weirdest part of the whole thing.
Was this a long time ago?
This was 12th grade in high school.
Oh, you were little. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't forget shit like that.
Yeah, no, it was highly memorable. This may shock you, but I've never been able to fall asleep in a car ever since. So I can never let the other person take a turn driving. I just, that's
Still
off
to
the
this
table.
day.
Oh, for sure. There's no way I could sleep with someone else driving.
Wow.
That's a wrap on that.
That makes sense. I mean, that's major PTSD.
Yeah.
I have the gift of sleeping anywhere at any time.
Oh,
If
that's a good
Let's say we were working right now and they were like, you've got 20 minutes. I am not joking. I could lay on this hard table and be out into dreamland. I could actually do it right here. If they were like, we need like 20, I'd be like, okay, I have photos of this on set. I think I learned it from being on set.
Yeah.
I can literally and go to sleep to a place of gone, to the point where someone has to physically wake me up.
Shake
in
you.
any position known to me. Like people are jealous of
That's
this. It feels like
rare.
a gift.
I'm so jealous.
I know. It's crazy.
So on an airplane, you're like,
Immediately.
sayonara.
Immediately. Like you just said, the car made me think of this. The car, I mean, this couch is a luxury, but I would do it on the floor.
Wow.
Bed of needles.
Anything.
Have you ever fallen asleep driving the car?
Never.
Never.
No, anywhere. Planes, any seat, nothing is uncomfortable. I can figure it out. I mean, the amount of sleeps in a director's chair that I can do is like a gift.
This is another thing about your comfort level. A lot of people too are like, do I look insane sleeping?
Listen, I got up at work.
Okay.
Yeah, my mouth will open and it's a gape.
Yeah, no, I get a little agape too. But like,
I'm sure.
I gotta get a nap in.
Yeah.
You know, these hours are nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to prioritize your
I
health.
don't give a shit. Kevin Hart posted something the other day. I think he's the same. He can sleep
saw
anyway.
that
Did you see
post.
that? I've worked with him a few times and he used to fall asleep at different spots and I would laugh because I was like, oh my God, I can do the same thing, but he can sleep anywhere too. But I think it's a gift. When you work the way you do, you have to
figure it out.
You know?
Well, what did he post? Did he post him just sleeping
A couple
funny?
different sleepings that people had taken
I
some
think he was on
photos.
set of Jumanji.
Yes.
And he's just like,
He was like
out
at a
cold.
dinner table at one point, just like asleep. No, I said, oh my God, I totally understand that.
And do you sleep well at night? Or you
Yes.
just, okay, you're just
I have the
good.
gift of sleep. I know.
I love that.
I'm like
for
very
you.
afraid that that's about to change. I just turned 40 and everyone's like, you'll never sleep well again. And I'm like, so far I've been fine, but
Okay.
Well,
I don't know.
Also, okay, so the gift of that, I'd imagine, is you had a newborn.
Yeah.
And my issue with waking up to do the feedings, like we would break them up and, do every other one or whatever. And I can't fall back asleep.
That's Tom. He cannot go back to sleep. Once he's up, his life is over.
Yeah.
So we were definitely spoiled and had help at night.
Yeah.
I spent every dollar on help. We were like, if we have any money, that's where it's
If you
going.
can, yes.
So I don't know what that is like.
Okay. Oh, good. Again,
Yeah.
good for you.
People will say to me when we first had Matilda, they would say, oh my God, it's amazing. You look so rested. I'm like, I am.
More than ever.
Always said
Oh my
it.
God. And then they're like, I hate you.
I hate you. Yeah. And I said, I get it. I said, we decided to make sure we had, like, I don't want anyone to think I'm magically looking awake and I
Right.
didn't sleep all night. Like I always told, I wanted to wear a sign that was like, I slept.
You're like full 9 hours.
I just want you to have the truth.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the truth. And I know.
appreciate that.
Okay. Now, Tom.
He says hi, by the way.
Oh, he does.
He loves you.
I love him. Okay,
He loves you. He loves you from afar.
Okay, same. The timing of this is incredible because I watched Task. Did you watch Task?
Yeah, I think I said that's Kaley's boyfriend.
Oh, I don't remember you saying
Yes.
that.
How good is that?
Amazing.
It's so good. And Kristen and I were watching it together, and both of us simultaneously were like, excuse me, who's this fucking
Isn't he
guy?
good?
How could he
So
be
good.
this good and in this caliber of a show without me having seen him before?
I know.
And then I learned he was in Ozark, which just preceded that. And then, of course, last night I had to like read about him, and I'm like, oh my God, it's even better than I thought because he did the impossible. He started on soaps,
Yep.
like in prominently so.
100%.
And fucking clawed his way up to the like peak of cachet on HBO.
I know.
What a gangster.
No, it's really true. He is one of the ones that kind of that exactly didn't stay. And he loved I'll let him tell you one day, but he loved his time on the soap. It was his
Sure.
best time of his life. He had the time of his life. He always talks about it in a beautiful way.
That's
I love that.
great.
It was, he's like, I was out of my mind, out of control. Like, he's like, I was a partier, had the time of my life.
Oh,
I'm
every woman in
rolling.
America was obsessed
He
with
said it
him.
was so fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, and he's kind of he's such a chameleon because if you look at his work, you're just like, half the things people don't even know it's him. Like you know?
The body is fucking top notch
Guys,
too. I like a guy
guys,
with that
it's so
frame.
fucking hot.
Oh,
I know.
I love
it's
that.
ridiculous.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
We are supported by Allstate. Checking Allstate first could save you hundreds on car insurance. That's smart. Not checking your phone's battery before heading out, that'll get you every time. Of course, your phone dies on the way to meet someone, leaving you wandering around quietly panicking about being in the wrong spot. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Co. and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois. We are supported by HubSpot. Did you know that most businesses, Monica, only use 20% of their data?
That's like reading a book with most of the pages torn out.
Yeah, or paying for a coffee that's 1/5 full.
Yuck.
Point is, you miss a lot unless you use HubSpot. Their customer platform gives you access to the data you need to grow your business. The insights trapped in emails, call logs, and transcripts, all that unstructured data that makes all the difference. Because when you know more, you grow more. And when you get a full cup of coffee, you can do more too. But I digress. Visit HubSpot.com today. I heard you say that you were stalking him on Instagram.
Oh, that's how you found him?
No, but I did stalk him on Instagram.
Yeah, so I want to know the progression.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So we have the same manager.
Okay.
Very Eat Your Hollywood story. I was obviously going through a divorce however many years ago.
And we do need to talk about that because we were so into Carl. You wouldn't remember our interview.
Oh, I remember.
You remember?
Of course.
Remember how into Carl we were?
Because Carl
She was married to Carl at
wonderful.
the moment. Yes, and he was an
And to this
equestrian.
day-
Equestrian. I
Wonderful,
remember
yes.
the equestrian.
He wanted a gold medal this last year. Or he did something at the Olympic. He's amazing. I have not a single bad thing to say about
But
that
we
guy.
were so into Carl
I know.
that Rob came in one morning. He goes, "You guys, Carl's gone."
I know,
But it really
I know.
meant something. Do you
I
remember
know.
all that?
I actually don't.
I
Oh,
remember
okay.
talking to you about
it was
Yes,
so fun.
that-
Okay.
I
Yes.
remember talking about it.
Okay.
So I was getting divorced, and my manager, so maybe 6 months later, said, "You got to meet. We just signed this new guy. You got to meet him." So 6 months, and I said, "I'm not ready. No," and I shut it down. And by the way, I've been with my manager and my entire team since I was 15 years old.
Oh,
So they know
Okay.
they're family
so
to
well.
me.
Yeah.
So she brings it up to me. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. It doesn't feel right yet. So she goes, noted. So cut to April. Cut to 4 months later. I'm bringing her as my +1 to New York to promote Flight Attendant.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, this is great. I actually have a few different people I'll see in New York. One of them is Tom. There was a premiere for Ozark. She was going to go. So she goes, well, we can go to that together. So she's saying all this to me, and I'm she's not scheming, but I remember this is the guy she mentioned before.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, 2 weeks before I left for that, I guess you call it a press tour, but to promote Flight Attendant season 2. 2 weeks before I got there, we hadn't had a premiere for season 1 because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So season 2 for Flight Attendant was very exciting. We got to actually go out and do stuff, but I'll never forget, I was laying on the floor of this house that I shared with Carl. We were obviously divorcing. And it was the day of the premiere. And I was on the floor sobbing, thinking I ruined my whole life.
Yeah.
No, I was that is the lowest point in my life I ever had. I couldn't get up.
Yeah.
I was so depressed. I thought I blew up my life. What am I going to fucking do now? And then you've got this weird, the other side, the premiere of my show tonight.
Exactly.
This is the weirdest juxtaposition. Is that what you called it?
Yes,
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I was so I could not. My hair and makeup girls came over. They were literally doing my hair and makeup on the floor. I said, I can't go. I can't.
floor.
I was so
This is
sad.
Yeah.
I was so sad. I think because I had so many, my path for me was so complicated. And I just thought, oh man, this might have been it for me. This is it for me.
And then you're older because
You're
and
old-
then
now
you're
you're
worried
older.
I'll never find love again.
Everything
Yes.
was so
I know it well.
heart-wrenching. It was horrible. So I knew 2 weeks later we were going to New York to promote the show, and my manager says, you want to go to the premiere Ozark with me? We'll see, we can meet Tom. And I was like, she's still trying to set me up with this guy. I don't think. So I decided to go on Instagram, and I go and look him up. So I look him up, and I see he's got this, I look him up, and he's kind of looks like he's living up in the woods, and he's got these dogs. And I'm like, oh, there's a dog. I like
Living up
So
in
I'm
the woods.
looking. By the way, I still have not met him. I know nothing.
Yeah.
But I do, when you go real deep and you get afraid you're going to like something from 2009.
You got to be so careful.
It is the
Absolutely.
word. I'm like, do not touch this phone.
You have to scroll on the very right side of it. You cannot be anywhere near that heart button.
Sitting on my hands.
Yeah.
So if you like something from 2010, this is going to be so embarrassing.
Busted.
Oh, Lordy. So I scan, and I get this feeling that I'm going to spend my life with him. And I texted my best friend, Zasha, in that moment. She still has it. And I said, this is crazy, but I have to put it in writing. I think I'm going to meet the man I'm going to spend my life with. She has it. She goes, what do you mean? I'm like, just keep this text. And it was Tom.
Wow.
And I met him 2 weeks later.
Now, how much did the German Shepherd play a role in it?
Loved that.
That's a big stamp.
Gotta be a dog lover with me.
Yeah.
That was a big one. Also, he kind of lived like, he looked very like out in like the wood. A lot
Rugged,
it wasn't like he was like selfie guy. It was more like, where is he? He was very
He didn't
mysterious.
look actory, right?
Not actory at all.
Yes, that's what we're really saying. He did not look actory.
Yeah, and he looked, and I knew he had done some, I also, want to be with an actor. You better be a good fucking actor.
Yeah.
This is also a tough thing.
That's right.
So I'm like, okay, he's done some cool, he's cool. Like he's not trying, he's cool.
Yeah.
So, I was thinking about it. I go,
this
oh
is
my God,
exciting.
maybe things are about to get better. So she takes me to the premiere and I'm like, still like thinking, I can't believe I'm going to meet this guy tonight. But I'm waiting. We get there and I'm in line, bathroom, and I hear this like, he has a very loud laugh. He has a lovely laugh. You hear it from a mile away. And I heard his laugh and I heard him say, so where is this Kaley?
Oh, wow.
He says it to my manager. And I like turn around and I look up at him and he gives me this big smile. And I'm like, I'm right here.
Oh, this is like such a rom-com. I've been here the whole time.
Huge hug.
Right here.
I'm right here. That was it.
Wow. And then you guys were just in it.
Yeah, so we go into the theater and he's sitting in front. Now they're showing 2 episodes of Ozark. This is a long night.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we all want to watch Ozark, but right now all I want to do is fucking flirt my ass off with this guy who is sitting in front of me who did not look back once. So I kept thinking, oh my God. And I'm dying because I'm like, he's really not going to turn around for 2.5 hours.
He's playing it really
And we
cool.
laugh about it now because he's like, that whole time I was like, don't look back. Don't turn. I was sitting right behind him.
Oh.
So we go to the after party. I was so silly. We go to the after party. We're just like kind of shy. And after like 2 hours of like not much conversation, he finally like sits next to me. And by the way, my sister, who happened to be there too, and my sister's so gorgeous. She looked so hot that night. And I was like, Brie, can you please, if he goes for you tonight, please put something on. She looked
Take it
so
down a
good.
notch.
She was laughing. She's like, oh my God. I'm like, just get them out of here. So luckily he didn't go for her. So he comes in, he says, hey, how much longer are you here? I said, a few more days. And he's like, I'd love to take you out tomorrow night. So we did.
Was he living there or he was just in town for the premiere as well?
He lives in upstate New
woods.
York. Yeah, so he drove down for the premiere. And so the next night I had plans. I totally like ditched my friends. We had plans to go to Harry Potter, the musical.
Oh, yes.
Gave Monica a seizure.
Yeah, you
Lordy.
probably avoided a seizure, so don't worry.
I mean, I left to intermission. I said, guys, I got to go meet this guy. And they're like, you're leaving us for that? I'm like, and I planned the whole night.
I gotta
planned
go
Harry
see
Potter.
about a girl.
I gotta go see the guy.
Yeah.
So we did. I jumped out. We had tea in the lobby of the hotel.
Where was he staying? What hotel?
I was at the Whitby, so he met me there.
Okay, cool.
It's my favorite hotel. And so we had tea. And I saw, this is so bad, but he had like a pack of cigarettes. This is so bad.
Yeah, good for
And
Tom.
I was like,
It's hot.
and I think he thought I would be like, ew. And I'm like, I'll have one of those.
Oh,
He was like, you will? I think it shocked him.
Yes.
There was something about it. It's so bad. But I was like, and he's got so excited that I'd like have a smoke with him. And we did. We had a smoke. And it was like, he was like trying to hide them. It was like that's like his one little vice.
Sure. So how do you then work out the fact that he's up in the woods in New York and you're in
It was tough. Our biggest.
Westlake?
Yeah. Well, we got pregnant like an hour later.
Right.
This is the fact.
Congrats.
We knew, which is wild because I never thought I would like have kids.
You didn't?
So
Oh, you
weird.
didn't think so?
I always loved him, but I felt like I missed the mark. And then with my ex, I was like, I realized I kept thinking I didn't want kids with him, or I don't know what it was, or I don't know.
Yep.
Something was missing. I knew it wasn't right for that.
Yeah.
And I thought that's okay.
That's
I
it.
love my work. I was really okay
You
with
got
it.
your animals.
I was fine.
Yeah.
I think deep down I wasn't fine, but I met Tom. We both wanted it so bad. And then we got pregnant easily and we were so excited. And I said, well, what are we going to do? Like, You live there, I live here.
Yeah.
And he said he would move to LA. And luckily, like I was telling you guys, I live so far outside of LA that he was attracted to that area. Now I'll tell you the hardest thing that it's been is his move out here. He hates LA.
Oh, really?
Sure.
He's not an LA guy.
Yeah.
He's a New Yorker.
But you have the funds to split this up a bit?
And we do. No, we totally do.
Okay.
And he's been amazing. You know, look, one of us was going to have to give up. I love New York, but my family's all here. His family's there. That's a tough, I've never dealt with that before.
Yeah.
And so I know that's been hard. And he's also not, he's the most brilliant actor, but he's not a Hollywood guy.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I'm not a Hollywood girl, but I'm in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Whether I am or not.
Yeah, you're very not a Hollywood.
I'm not.
Yeah.
But it's also
But
been
you
my
get
life.
splashed around.
And it's been my life for so long that I'm so used to what this life brings.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the actor's actor. He wants to do the acting thing without all the other stuff.
Yes.
He doesn't want it, which is what I love about him. So, and because I'm so used to all the stuff that comes with this, nothing phases me. And he's always amazed by that. He's like, I don't understand how you I just roll through. I don't care.
Yeah.
And for him, he's like, it's not his scene.
Yeah.
Well, I would argue that you have worked so much that you had to develop that. Like, I just fucking keep moving, roll forward.
Roll forward.
Because
what else am I going to do?
You just have been doing it for so long.
And I don't think there was ever a choice in that. Like, I've always had that attitude. There's never been like a minute where I'm like, I need to really, like, it just was this.
Now, I will say, so I've been really curious post Big Bang. Obviously, you've have an agenda, which I dig, which is like you've been really doing like action, mystery.
Yeah.
This thing is a thriller. Vanished.
Yeah.
As much as you're like, show up and do the thing, are you like, well, now I want to do a bunch of stuff I didn't get to do? It feels like there's an agenda.
It's kind of looks like that. It's not necessarily.
It's just what you were interested in or landed in front of you, or
look, this business has gotten so fucking weird and difficult and hard. And like, there's not a lot of great stuff. Like, it's like, if there was just a million great, like, it's harder now. It's harder to make things. It's harder to, there's so much television, yet at the same time, it's so complicated.
And now here's a really nosy, gross question, but what is it like to go from making an insane amount of money back down to making like a good amount of money? Is it an adjustment?
I don't think about that. I should think about it more, but I don't. I live the same as I did 20 years ago. Yeah. Now it's different too, like with a child, like there's different elements now, but like, but I like the way that I live. I don't want to change that way that I live.
Yes.
It's the same way though, where and Tom and I have talked about this a lot, because I'm so, I was going to say brave. That's not the right word. I don't remember, I don't remember that I am anyone. So I do things
You're
that
like
where he's
oblivious.
like, I am so oblivious, and yet I've listened to so much true crime. I'm also very aware.
Sure.
So like,
you're
if
diligent.
someone's going to be behind me, that I know.
Hypervigilant, but then oblivious.
But oblivious.
You just forget you're famous.
1,000. So I do things that he will be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, like people know you.
We take Matilda a lot to Chuck E. Cheese, and Tom always goes, you don't have to come tonight. I go, no, of course I want to come. And I'll be like, why? You do not want me to come? He's like, no, every time you come. He's like, do you understand what happens at Chuck E. Cheese? Like, and I laugh and I go, oh, like, I swear to God, and I really mean this, I don't even think about it.
Wow.
And you don't remember the last trip to Chuck E. Cheese?
Zero memory. I just remember having so much fun at Chuck E. Cheese with Matilda. Like, I'm not even thinking.
Are people coming up to you, or are they just, everyone's just looking at you?
Filming.
They get a little weird.
Yeah.
They're definitely filming
There's
you.
filming, and again, I don't care.
You're just not paying attention.
Good for you. It's
That
so
is
healthy.
good.
I don't care.
Oh,
What are you gonna
I
film?
wish I could let that go.
I know. It's I don't care.
Just to fuck up Tom, I get this weird protective, like, hey, y'all, my kids are around. Don't
He's
fucking point a camera. Like,
100%.
that kind of irks me.
Yes.
Me, I'm fine. You could film me taking a shit if you find me at the airport. But if I'm with my kids.
He's protective for sure. And again, he doesn't like that side of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a gross side.
It is gross.
Mhm.
And I don't notice it. Like, he doesn't like, it's award show. He's like, what are we doing? And I'm there. I'm like, oh my God, I get to wear like the cutest dress. Like, I'm
and
thinking
you're seeing
of it.
friends you've known over the years.
Yes, but I get it. I'm looking at it through his eyes. I'm like, no, this is really fucked up. We're going to like these weird popularity contests.
Yes.
It's not even really how good you are. Like,
Tell when I could really have a coffee.
You would go to town.
Podcast was
I know.
Podcast was a thing.
It was
this
cool.
year.
I did it.
I just felt so small.
Oh,
You know, like, I mean, of course, right?
That made me like,
no, but
you're
it's
so not. I get what
Well,
you're saying.
thank
We
you.
all feel small at those things.
I was just talking to Kurtwood. I went out to eat with Kurtwood Smith, my favorite actor. Have you worked with Kurtwood? He's the dad on 70 Show, and he's in The Patriot.
No, but he's amazing.
He's amazing, and I did a thing with him years ago, and I just fell in love with him, and we had lunch the other day. It was so sweet. And I was saying, it's so funny. You're like, oh, yeah, I got invited to the big party, but then the second you get there, you're like, it's physically strata. It's like, okay, so movie people are down here on the main stage, close to the stage. And then the TV people are in this ring. And then they dump the podcasters in a corner of that far ring. And I'm like, you come and then you just feel like.
Maybe there's also a part of me that's like, I'm not going to let that feeling be the reason I don't go.
Right.
Because, I'm, there's so many people who are taking, it's just blinding photos of someone in front of you, and then you just walk right on by.
It's terrible.
And they do not care. And even just between me and him, like, I know they don't want to do an interview with me solo, but they want, if we go together, they'll do that.
So
There's just so many
bad.
things.
I know.
And it is not lost on me that is to get invited there is a big honor.
Yes.
It's a huge honor.
It is.
You are objectively, like, this is why people sound ungrateful, right? Because they're going to hear it and be like, oh, like, she's at the Golden Globes and she's
You got nominated for a Golden Globe. And you weren't as popular as Leonardo DiCaprio, so you don't want to go.
It sounds crazy.
And I just go like, but I'll go to your point. You know how you don't care about shit?
Yeah.
I go like, yeah, guess what? You caught me. I'm sensitive.
Yeah.
Guess what? I'm guilty of being sensitive.
Right. My goal, I guess, in life is to not have the feelings of being small.
Of course.
So
yes, of course.
just not going is not going to fix that.
That's very true, and I admire that. You're right. You shouldn't let an insecurity prevent you from being at the places you do want to be at.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Tom would love you. He would get so deep with you on this shit.
Well, we'll go out to we'll bring our kids to this fucking farm and let them get attacked by a zonkey, or mauled by a pig.
She's friendly.
Okay, so interesting. So you have a healthy thing about the money, because when I think about retiring, it's like, I get really afraid of like, am I going to go like, oh wait, I liked seeing more. I liked my savings increasing, not diminishing. That scares me.
Yeah. Well, also that time, that Big Bang time, I guess was like.
What an appropriate title for the.
I know. The Big Bank time. I've never said that before. That was good.
That was really good.
That just came out.
The Big Bang.
That was a really once in a, like, I can't even think to be like, oh, I wish I had that again. Like, that never crosses my mind.
I have the same thing. It's like, when this is over, this will never happen again.
It's special. This is a moment in time that you're right.
Yeah.
And I feel that way about Big Bang. I'm like, that was like its own life. Like, I will never go back to that. I talk about it with so much love, but like, this is different. Life is different now.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look that way. It will never look that way again.
Right.
Just the way also the business has gone. And there's just no way.
How is Oh Norman going?
It's going great.
It is. Do you enjoy that? So you launched a pet food company with really cute names. Chill the fuck out or chill the F out?
Yeah, a lot of F. Yeah, like calm the F down, stop effing niching. What the fuck treats, WTF treats, whole tasty fresh. They're really cute. The packaging is amazing, and it's all like super healthy ingredients, all naturally made, sustainable. It's been an awesome adventure. We're 2 years old. I'm fully involved. Like every name, every product, everything. Like I am obsessed because also. For years, obviously because of my animal obsession, people have come to me to do something like this, and I've always said no.
Yes.
So this was now the moment to do it. And so now that I'm doing it, and I want people to know that I mean it, and like it's like so authentic to me. It's like if someone was an influencer and they're doing makeup, it makes sense for them. Like this makes sense for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I want them to know that everything I'm telling you, I'm doing, I'm using, I'm this and that. And I want it to feel very girl next door. So we've kind of created it in a way where half the videos I'm doing like on my phone, like it's all just everyday stuff.
That's great.
You have such a charm. She also pitched herself to be the host of the NFL honors ceremony.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me.
This is so funny you're bringing this up. I am pissed Yes, last year I thought I was getting that gig.
Yeah, how could
And
you
then
have
this year,
not?
well, and then
based on that
it went
video.
to Snoop Dogg.
Well,
Okay.
That was amazing. By the way, he
you
was
can
great.
stomach that.
This year, John Hamm now is hosting.
Oh.
Get a chick up there.
Yeah.
NFL. Like,
I don't
I
like
am
that.
waiting my turn. I know all about football.
Yeah.
I know a lot. And I love it. So I feel like I'm such a good candidate for this.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I'm getting lower on the list. And it's just funny you say this because literally 2 days ago in our house, I was like, John Hamm's hosting this?
Yeah.
When am I going to get my shot? Put a chick up there. Put a chick up there.
And it should be you because you've been trying, you've been putting yourself out there.
Putting the effort.
Yes.
You've earned it.
I feel I've earned it. I can be funny. I am
Yes.
not mean.
Yeah.
I am like fun. I understand the game.
Have you ever hosted anything?
Yes.
What have you hosted?
I have hosted early in my Big Bang days. I hosted People's Choice twice.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's a
I
big
hosted
affair.
Big
Kids'
one, yeah.
Choice Awards once or twice.
I don't like this for you. I don't like what's happened to
I
you.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's changing me,
Yeah.
knowing that I'm not able to be this host of this NFL honors. It drives me
Yeah.
crazy. Then they're like, well, we'd love you to come present. I'm like, no.
I don't even know what the honors is. What is that? Is that their Academy Awards?
Yes, it's basically after the whole year. I mean, you're doing MVP. You're handing out all these.
the
cool
MVP gets it. Okay,
it's,
hand
like, it's for a football lover. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yes.
For a sports lover, it's awesome.
Great.
So it's just funny you say that because this has been hot on my mind.
She starts a video in a jersey.
Thank you. You remember this?
Yes. You had a great premise, which is like, I know a lot about football, but I have zero loyalty. Whoever is winning,
Oh,
it started with
that's
like so-and-so was in first.
Yes.
I loved them.
Yep.
But then
the Lions
so-and-so
came.
shit the bed.
Goff. I'm all about Goff.
And I'm like, I'm a Rams fan. I'm from
100%.
LA.
Yeah, that's great.
Then the Lions crushed them. Now I'm a Lions
I'm
fan.
a Lions fan. I'm now, Kelsey, I'll go right to Kansas City Chiefs. Like, I just went through the whole thing. We had this. Yeah, I like audition.
What if they ask you next year? What are you going to
100% yes.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not, listen, I'm not I don't get mad. I get like, I will wait
You're
years.
not petty.
No. There was a job recently. I won't say the name of it because I feel like it's going to come out and it's going to be like, oh my God, that was the one. There was a job recently. And this is just shows you this business. It doesn't matter who you are, what you've done. I wanted this job so bad. And they kept saying, oh, we're going to go with so-and-so. And okay, well, if we don't go in so-and-so, well, let's talk. And then these people kept turning it down, these different actresses.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I must have, at this point, I was fifth in line. And I remember my team was like, at this point, like, fuck them. I'm like,
Yeah.
no. I still want this. And by the way, I did not get this job. And it went to someone else. And I laughed because I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
I couldn't believe. And again, I wasn't like, the team was like, if they actually say yes to you now we're saying no to them because this is getting offensive. I'm like, I don't care. I want
Good
the job.
for
And I
you.
didn't.
You're
But I
so
didn't
healthy.
get it. And now I'm like, I couldn't believe I didn't get it. I didn't get it. It'll come out. By next time I see you, we'll talk about it because it'll come out.
I
and I'll
know.
be
I'm
like,
curious.
I know. But it just shows you like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't want me. I wasn't right for it. By the way, I know I'm good.
Yeah.
So if they didn't see me for that, it's okay. It doesn't mean all of a sudden I'm not good.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
talent
No,
based.
it's like,
yeah,
okay,
you're,
they had a
you're
different
over
idea.
those insecurities.
I don't
great.
feel that way. Like, I'm like, I know I could, if they're not, that's not the look they're going for. It's obvious it's not. So, okay, that's fine. But like, it doesn't mean I go home like, oh, I guess I'm not, they didn't want me. It's like, they know I'm
Was
good.
it to play a
Yeah.
historical black woman?
Yeah, isn't that weird? They wouldn't hire me.
It's so, yeah, I know you really tried, but
They just didn't see
we
it.
don't need to see the audition tape
You
for that.
don't need to. No, please God, no. You just, you can't get everything. I don't know.
Well, then I
Yeah.
guess this kind of learning all this about you, how chill you are about all of it. The one question I didn't ask you last time that I was curious about is when I look at your resume, the thing that feels like it could have been a very dicey situation was walking into Charmed season 8.
Girl.
Was it a dicey?
It's funny. You know when you do so many things and you just like forget about terrible moments? I'm like,
sure,
yeah, compartmentalize.
I have to say though, I was 21 because I remember I turned 21 on that. And I had to go. Can you imagine? If I knew what I knew now, I don't think I would have ever let this happen. I started out that job in their gallery shoot. Imagine this.
Okay.
I've never met anyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's their gallery shoot. Okay, for those
Explain
at home,
that, yeah.
a gallery shoot, you're starting season 8, you're going to go do new photos with the cast. It's an all-day thing. Everyone's together and you're all wearing black and then you're all wearing red, you know. So I'm the new girl. You got Alyssa Milano, Rose McGowan, and Holly Marie Combs. And so they're like, I'm going to the gallery shoot. I've never met them. Do you think about that? I'm joining their family photo. And I'm 21. I'm the hottest I've ever been, by the way. So let's I'm feeling my, like,
young
this
and
is
hot.
a good, like, I'm thinking I'm like the coolest thing ever, but also terrified. I'm going to tell you the loveliest story about Alyssa Milano. I walk in that gallery and I am so freaking nervous. It's on their lunch break. They're all in the corners eating. I walk in. Alyssa Milano sees me. And I will always tell this story about her. She got up, ran over to me, welcome to the show, gave me the biggest hug in the world. We're so happy. You're so kind. So kind. I will never forget that. In fact, ever since then, and I was like this before that moment, but I make sure I do that to anybody because that was the nicest thing she could have ever done to me.
Yeah.
It just made me feel, oh my God, huge hug. So glad you're here. Rose maybe not as happy.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know. I still don't know if she liked me. I don't know. But Alyssa was amazing. I was terrified. It's a weird thing coming into a show with that many years.
Long, too?
Year 8.
I was year 8.
Yeah.
And I only did the one season. I mean, I think about that with Big Bang because obviously I started Big Bang after that. We were on that show for 12 years. It's a weird, you're in, you know each other so well.
12 years.
12. So anyone that came in, I was very aware of like, this must be so weird for you.
Yeah.
So I always remembered that from Alyssa and to this day. And I was like that before that, but still you got to go the extra mile in a situation like that. Well, because it's weird. It's walking into someone's family dinner. It's so weird.
Yes.
And everyone's close and then you can, it's like you got to, that's tough.
Well, add in the hotness is not great either.
And I was super hot.
Yeah, it's not helpful.
I can this 20 years ago. Like, it didn't, I don't think that helped. Although Alyssa was hot then, she's hot now.
She's also a horse lover. She might have smelt out the
animals. She had a chihuahua there. She was amazing.
How many dogs do you have in your house?
We have 4.
Okay, that's totally reasonable.
It's not crazy.
No,
it's a low number for us.
I thought it was going to be much scarier.
We're usually at the 6 mark. We get a lot of, I love rescuing seniors, so they don't last as long.
And how's the barking in the house?
Insane.
Oh, okay.
They're horrible.
Okay.
You want to get anything done in our house? Don't even try.
So help me understand how you guys are fine with that. Because I live with a tremendous amount of barking.
I have nothing to say to you. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's all the time.
All day.
They see a leaf.
Yeah,
there's a squirrel. There's a visitor. The doorbird rings.
At this point, I think I do want to black out our front door. Because I think anything now.
Yeah. Maybe put eye patches over them for at least a couple hours of the day so we can fucking blinders.
Listen, there's annoying. There's no way to tell you it's
How does Tom feel about it?
He hates it.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't do a Zoom. I go, I know. Don't even try to get work done in this house.
Yeah.
So if you want to have a phone call, if you want to do anything,
if you want to
think,
make sure you want to take a nap.
You got to get the kid out of the house to get the dogs. It's totally insane.
Here's another thing. While I'm airing my grievances.
Yeah.
We got one dog that'll just eat anything that's in the trash, right? Tampon, we've had that. My poor sister had to pull a tampon out of one of their butts mid-dump,
That's we call that garbage gut, and we have a dog like that too.
Yeah. So my life is I have to have a rack in my bathroom for my fucking trash can. Because the dog will just make a shit sty of everything. He goes through everything. And so it's like I have to pull my trash can out of this little fucking cart I have. And I'm like, what? This is madness.
It's a lifestyle at this point. There's nothing. Everything you're saying has happened to us.
It's sweet that they're seniors, though. That's nice.
Seniors. And when we decided to adopt a cane corso. Do you know this breed?
No.
We have a cane corso.
I feel like they're
gigantic.
Big, right? Yes.
She's 2. She's awful. We love her.
Okay.
But Tom was like, if we're going to have we got to have a big, he wanted a big dog. I understand. I like both. I like the big. So we rescued a puppy cane corso and she's eating our house. Like, and when I say that, so like walls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Walls.
Oh my God.
Of walls.
Just ruining your home.
The yard. I'm like, we have no yard anymore. They're just.
And God bless you guys. I don't
I know what you're going to do, not have them. That's what a lot of people do.
We have to have them. I have to have them.
I know. I think
it's a sickness. It's a problem.
It would make the most sense that you guys lived in a tent in the backyard and just gave them the house.
We live in their house. Yeah. I love when people come to our house and they're so good. They go, "Oh, should we take our shoes off?" I'm like, leave your shoes on.
Yeah,
because I don't know what you're going to step in.
For your own health.
This is not our home. Like, we live in a dog park. Please wear your shoes in our house.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
Okay, the only I will acknowledge the only upside is there's no way your house is ever getting robbed, right? If someone comes up, it's got to be a cacophony of fucking chaos.
With our Corso is the scariest thing I've ever seen. Do the dogs sleep with you? This is the big.
We've
question.
had all kinds of waves.
Of course.
We've had all kinds of waves. I did have to create a little boundary. I'm like, I need at least one area of this house that is dog free.
Yeah.
And so that became our bedroom, but that quickly eroded. So basically now one of the dogs is allowed to be on the bed. Okay. The other one's not.
Okay.
Which is insanely mean to both, but I don't give a fuck.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
The one's just looking at the one. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. You're a piece of shit. And this one's
100%.
Slightly less piece of shit.
Yeah, 100%.
That was going to be, I'm like, is there one room we can dedicate? Is that on the table? Even if you guys agree to it, that quickly goes out the window. It's like, oh, he's so lonely. I'm like, this motherfucker's supposed to be living in the woods.
No, I know. The bed thing with the dogs, definitely. And Tom loves dogs. But the problem is because we have two that are so old. They do that thing where they're up a lot. You know, when you're older, it's the roaming, the crawling.
The dementia.
The dementia. No, it is. And so it's a little, why are we barking at 3 a.m. at the wall?
Yes.
He was like, I can't do this anymore. And I'm like, I understand. So he started sleeping in the guest room.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Which, by the way, game changer.
Yeah, I feel like people need to embrace that more.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Tom is a night owl. Goes to bed very late. I go to bed earlier because I'm the one who gets up with Matilda in the morning, and then we have help during the day, but I'm up with her in the morning. Yeah. If he's not working, he will tell you. He is a night owl. He writes at night. He reads. It's his quiet time. So he's up late and wakes up late on a non-working day.
Yeah.
We established this from day one, which I go to bed early and I wake up early. We're totally on different sleeping schedules.
Yes.
So I get up with Matilda. I'm tiptoeing around the bedroom. Matilda, Dad, and I'm like, why are we?
Yeah.
He's like, I can't sleep. Then he wakes up. He can't go back to sleep. Then he's mad. It's terrible. The dogs are like, now it's 5 a.m. It's time to go out. Like, it's just so he's like, how do you feel if I sleep in that other room? We do couples therapy and we love it.
That's great.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. So he brings us up and at first I'm like, what will people think?
Yeah.
I had this, and he's like, he's like, I never see you at night.
Yeah.
I don't see him. It's not our sexy time. It's not we don't cuddle.
Yeah.
We don't see each other at night.
Yeah.
He goes, why do you care? And I sat there and I went, God, I don't.
Right.
And he goes, let's try it. Game changer.
He's happy. You're happy.
100%. Nothing happens but sleep in those beds. He didn't move into the bathroom.
Yes.
All his stuff is. But he sleeps down there. He sleeps great. No dogs in his way.
Yeah.
I'm up with Matilda at 7 a.m. She comes in bed with me. I can turn things on. I don't have to worry about waking him up. It has been, and it just works for us.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't go like walking to the bedroom, holding hand in hand to watch a TV show together. That's
right.
You were never doing that.
Never doing that. And he kind of explained to me, he's like, what are you losing by this? Because I thought, this is not good.
Appearance is all you're losing.
I really thought that.
Yeah.
And my brain didn't realize it was that, but I thought, this doesn't look good. And he's like, do you see me at night?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't, because I'm always asleep when he comes to bed. But I had to realize that because it hit me in a way that I thought it didn't look good.
Yeah.
Best decision we ever made.
So
it's hysterical. And he sleeps better. There's no dogs in his bed. I can handle the dogs in better to me.
Oh,
so
beautiful.
We had this like realization, but I didn't know why I thought it was like so looked down upon.
Yeah.
There are so many ideas. I mean, same
Isn't
with what
it
you were saying about
crazy?
kids. Like, there's so many ideas of like what is a good marriage or what is a good partnership. And it's so stupid. It's so arbitrary.
I think we just saw it on TV,
Yes.
right? A, so you're like, well, that's not what I saw on TV.
100%.
B, when I grew up, like when there was a stepdad around, we didn't have the extra room for that to even been an option. So I don't know if that they would have preferred that. It's just like it was never modeled.
Exactly. It was never modeled and it was never talked about. This is kind of a new thing. People are talking a lot about this now too. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And you're right though. I think there wasn't a lot of it definitely was like a no one would talk about that. Yeah.
Sleep now is getting so much more conversation. Like everyone's like, you need it. You have to get it or you'll die. It takes like 30 years off your life if you don't get this. It's like, oh my God.
No, we're such happier people now after deciding.
That's great.
And it's so funny because as I've been preaching this whole time, being like, I don't care what people say about my parenting, whatever. And then I got so worried about what this looked like.
Yes.
And I realized, why would I ever, who cares? Like, it works great for us.
Yes.
We're like so much happier.
You're going to suffer to make other people happy.
And to be like, what did it look like? It was just funny because we had to talk about it in our session because he really was so funny. He's like, what are you losing by this happening? I was like, literally nothing.
Yeah.
Right. And it's just all big win.
We loved it. We love our TV time together, but we never do that in bed.
You're not rolling over and fucking in the middle of the night. You're not 20.
We are not those people.
No.
I need to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, and we need to sleep. So
do you
That's
think
our-
maybe though that has to do with some trauma around divorce?
me?
Yeah.
Well,
just like, oh no, if we're not sleeping together, is next step this?
Yes, or what does it look like? Because everyone knows I've had these divorces and like, what does that look like? I think all that went through my brain really quickly.
Yeah.
And then I realized I'm actually doing something really good for my
Healthy.
relationship.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about Vanished. How did Vanished come your way?
There were a lot of boxes that were checked for me with this, although I was terrified to go across the country away from my daughter was only like 2 at the time. So I was like, am I doing this? Like, am I doing this? Am I doing this?
In the show, I watched the pilot last night. You're in Paris.
We're in
you're
France.
Yeah.
The whole show is about this trip that happens in France. So like when they said we were going to shoot there, I was like, oh my God, like how am I going to do this? And I had just spent basically 6 months prior to that in Philadelphia with Tom while he was shooting Task.
Right.
Yeah.
I went there and he did that and I was like Mrs. Mom and it was amazing. And then when this came up, I was like, this is different than going, like 6 months in Philadelphia feels different than going 2 months in France. Like there's no, how do we do this? Like, am I going alone? Are you coming with me?
Right.
Am I making my kid go? Like, I didn't want to make her go, but like, do I leave her? It was a very, it definitely messed with me. And there were so many years where I would have fellow mom friends who kind of would be tormented over these decisions. And I have to admit, I would kind of be like, fucking fine. Leave her. Who cares? Like, they don't care. I regret ever saying that because it did mess with me on how I'm going to do that. So I fully take that back. So it was kind of a big decision to go, but the script was so fun and it was tech 2 months isn't eternal.
Right.
And Tom was so like encouraging me to go do this. He's like, I think you're going to have it. I think you should do this. I was like, he's like, we'll take care of everything here. And he was so great about it. And if there was even 2% less of what he gave, I don't think I would have gone because it's a lot, you know? And he was kind of Mr. Mom. We have tons of help, but he did a lot while I was gone those few months. And he had the time of his life with her. And she was like having so much fun.
Yeah, special.
Yeah, it's really special.
It was special. Yeah, it was sweet. And she could care less that I was gone. I was just talking about this yesterday. The amount of times I would call and she was doing something.
She's like, I can't make it to the phone.
Literally like in a class, on a play date. It wasn't like she was like, where's mommy? Which is what you want. You don't want her asking where I am.
Yeah.
And it was great. I went on this adventure and it was like so fun. And, you know, the show it's only 4 episodes. It's like so quick. And I don't know, it was kind of a fun blip in time and came home and everything was fine.
It's an awesome thriller.
It's fun.
So we meet you, and you are an archeologist.
Yes.
And you are coming back from Albania, where you've been on a dig, and you're meeting up with your English
sexy.
boyfriend.
My boyfriend.
Okay.
He's like a Doctors Without Borders type of guy.
Yes.
Okay.
And we learn right out of the gates they've met in Paris to join up, and we learn that you're going to get a job as a professor in Princeton.
Yes.
By the way, this is kind of mirroring you and Tom.
Also, you're really you watched.
I watched
I
the
appreciate
shit
that.
out of it.
You got a lot of detail. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're not even reading it. You're literally saying
Oh, I
it.
just watched it. Don't give me too much credit. So okay, we've got a interpersonal challenge on our hands.
Yeah.
Will these two vagabonds settle down in New Jersey, and you teach at Princeton?
Yeah.
And what's interesting is I'm watching that scene and I'm like, does he want to go? That's what you're trying to figure out. Like,
Yeah, you're trying to
like,
read him.
what are you going to say? No, I'm not going to join you. They've been together for 4 years. And so it's looking pretty promising. He's in. He says he's in. And then we find out he's got this magical trip. He's going to take you to this hotel they couldn't afford, but he called in a favor. Now we're going to go. Now we're on a train. And this is romantic. And we think they're going to maybe get engaged.
I fall asleep on the train, which I'm good at.
Which
Yeah,
you
I
did.
bet
It was
you
real
might have
life.
even-
They caught me for real. They said, get this because it's so real. And I was like, okay, I'm ready to go now. And yeah, I'm going off on tangents.
No,
I'm
love
very
it.
claustrophobic to the point of like detrimental. It's like ruining my life.
What are you doing on an airplane? You're in a tube.
It's tough.
It's tough.
Maybe that's why you sleep everywhere. You're kind of like
It might be disassociating from life.
Yeah.
Like I'm very, I can't even sit in a Tesla. Like that front thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that train really messed with me.
Okay, so
I wake up on the train.
you're on the train and he takes a phone call.
Yes. I wake up on a moving train and he's gone. Hence the vanishing. And I'm running up down the train. I'm trying to find him and no idea what happened to him. I think, did the train stop? Was I napping when it stopped? Did he get off? Like all these different.
Yeah.
And she gets off at the next stop and she's lost in this country and she's in Marseille, France. And she is like, I
Goes
don't know
to the
what the
authorities.
hell to do. Goes to the authorities. They seem a little off. Now she's like, she meets a reporter. It's kind of a, where did he go? And did he leave on purpose? And it's kind of this strange mystery. And it's like, does she just go home or does her curiosity make her want to find? I mean, Marseille, where we shot, the background of this show is very small.
Yeah.
So once I learned that, because I swear I saw that entire city over 2 months, I'm like, you could find someone here. It's not like it's small. It's a port town, unless they got on a boat and but you really could. I'm like, oh, she could look for him for a minute. She could try.
She could believe she could find him.
You could believe that she could, if she tried really hard, maybe actually figure this out.
But the French inspector's a prick.
Yeah.
He's very condescending. A little misogyny happening.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And a lot of maybe he isn't who I thought he would. That's a TV I love.
I love it too.
I love a whodunit. I love like,
Me
ooh,
too.
you're not who we thought you were.
Okay.
Well, the very
I'm gonna
last
love this.
frame of the pilot, which I will not give away, but she does discover something where you really go, oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's definitely not who we think he is.
what he's presented as.
Yeah.
I didn't trust him to begin with.
I mean,
he's
who
too
does?
charming.
It's too cute. He's sweet.
Yeah,
He's doing too many
accent.
good things.
Yeah.
Mr. Help
Is
the
it
Children.
bingy or do you have to wait week to week?
Bingy.
Okay, thank God.
I think, you know what?
We don't know.
We don't know.
I actually don't know the
Okay.
answer.
Also,
because
what is
I've never worked
MGM
with
Plus?
MGM Plus before.
Is that not part
They've
of
been
Prime?
lovely. Nothing's part of anything.
Okay.
This is all 97 different things. Let's all.
Okay.
This
I
is
know,
where we're
there's
at.
Too many.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
There's too many, but they've been amazing and they are part of Prime. So eventually this will be on Prime, but it's going to
Okay.
start on MGM Plus. The amount of television now, it's incredible, but it's so widespread.
It is.
Mhm.
What do you see? What do you watch? What do you do?
Fragmented.
It's fragmented. And
Mhm.
you would also think that would mean so many jobs.
I know. That's what
Why
I'm
is it
confused
not?
about. I agree. It's
Why
like they're
are
not
people
making
like,
anything.
we're not working.
I know.
It blows my mind.
I think there's a lot of reality.
Well,
there's
there's-
a lot of dogs.
The strike and the new contract really fucked things up. That's a fact.
It started with COVID, I think, ruined everything. And then
Yeah.
that was the worst. And then it never survived. And then that pushed it over the edge.
This is 4 episodes.
It's,
I don't know. Kristen's show, I think, is 10.
yeah.
Shows are 8.
Yeah.
It's not like 24.
I know.
So you're gonna get paychecks for 24.
Well, who's
weeks.
doing 24 now? Pitt. Is that who still is doing
They're
full season?
18?
No, I think it's like 14 or 15.
Is
it's
it?
still it's like it feels like a ton because
so
we're
many.
not used
Okay.
to that anymore, but it's not
It's not
like
22 or anything. I feel like they're one of the ones that do more than.
Yeah. than normal.
I thought it was 24. It's
Okay,
24 hours.
Can you look?
15.
Oh, it's 15. Okay.
'Cause it's a
I
work
made that up.
shift,
I
right?
was thinking
Just-
of a day.
Yeah,
Because
you're
it
right,
is
it's a
one
shift.
day,
Okay.
but I think it's
One
a
shift.
shift.
Still
one
seems,
shift.
I
the
know
episode
so
seems
much about
so
the Pit.
detailed and so intense that I'm like, how do you do that?
It's
Do you
so
love
good.
that show?
I think it's fantastic. I have never been happier for an actor in my life.
I
The
know.
Noah?
The Noah Renaissance is
Same.
making me
Noah-sance?
so happy.
I like
the
that.
Noah-sance, him
Yeah.
winning. You know when you see someone really deserve it?
Yeah,
That
I
is just a
agree.
good feel.
Yeah.
And the
totally
nicest guy. Has he been on this show?
He hasn't,
we're
but I
trying.
actually went up to him at the Emmys last year because I was a +1. And I just wanted to introduce myself to him and tell him how much Monica loves him. And he said, oh, I've been on your hayride. I do a hayride in my neighborhood for Halloween. And I'm like, what do you mean you're on my hayride? He's like, yeah, I was on your hayride. I'm like, well, why wouldn't you have said hi? He's like, well, I didn't want to bother you. You were driving the thing.
Like with his kids?
Yeah. And the nicest dude ever.
I love seeing people that like have been doing this a long time and they have like this another moment.
Yeah.
I do
I'm
too.
like, hell yeah. And he's nice and like, I don't know, it's cool.
Also the lift of that show.
My God.
Like when I'm watching it, I'm panicked because of the stakes.
Yes.
But then I'm panicked as an actor.
Oh my God.
I'm like, how in the fuck do you memorize all that medical jargon and let it rip? Is like it's your second language. Like you really know
Not
it.
a chance. You couldn't pay me enough money. Just FYI. I ain't doing any medical show.
It's too much.
I don't want to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
Like I've got limits now.
Sure.
I just won't.
Yeah, boundaries.
I won't.
Yeah.
I am amazed by people that can do that.
Oh, well, Kaley, I adore you. You're such a fun guest.
I know. How fun. You have to come back.
Vanish is great, and it's a fucking whodunit. It's a mystery. It's a thriller. You're an investigator. You walk up steep hills.
Oh, that's hard.
You find pieces of gum.
I walk up a lot of
That's
steep hills.
hard.
And I run a lot.
Oh, wow.
I run a lot.
Run all over Marseille.
Wow.
Okay, out on MGM
Thank
Plus
you.
now.
Just another streamer for you guys to you know,
Check
invest in.
Stream the shit
the
out
app.
of it. All right,
Thanks for
we'll do
having
this again.
me. Thank you. I'm bringing Tom next time.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.